The message arrived at 11:42 a.m. No greeting, no name, just an image. I didn't open it right away. I stared at the preview, the way you stare at a bruise before you press it, knowing it will hurt, needing to feel how much. Your wife's favorite food. That was the caption. My first thought wasn't anger. It was logistics. Who had my number? Why now? Why the confidence? I opened it. I didn't need to look long to understand what I was seeing, or who had sent it. The lighting was wrong, too intimate, too familiar. I locked the phone, set it face down on my desk, finished my coffee. My hands didn't shake. That scared me more than anything. For years, I'd believed betrayal would feel loud, explosive, a scream tearing through the room. Instead, it was quiet, clinical, like a diagnosis delivered without pity. I watched the second hand on the clock make its slow, obedient circle. Time didn't stop. It never does. That's when I understood something fundamental had shifted. Not my marriage, not my life, me. And whoever sent that message had no idea what he'd just started. I didn't confront her. That would have been easy, messy, pointless. I watched. I noticed the way she started guarding her phone like it was a second pulse, how she laughed at messages that had nothing to do with me, how her eyes dimmed when I entered the room, then brightened when she thought I'd left. Denial is a choice. I didn't make it. Instead, I cataloged details, late meetings that never showed up on her calendar, perfume worn on days she claimed exhaustion, the way intimacy with me became procedural. I told myself stories, stress, age, distance. None of them held. At night, lying beside her, I listened to her breathing and wondered how long she'd been rehearsing this life without me. How many lies it took before lying felt natural, before I became furniture. What hurt wasn't the sex, it was the planning, the double life constructed with care, the way I was edited out of her future without my consent. And him, the man bold enough to announce himself with a joke. He didn't just want to hurt me, he wanted to erase me. That was a mistake. I became invisible on purpose. I smiled. I asked about her day. I kissed her forehead like nothing had changed. Inside, I was dismantling my life piece by piece. Phone records, shared cloud backups she forgot I had access to, a second email account she thought was clever. I learned his name, his schedule, his arrogance. He liked trophies, evidence of conquest. Men like that always do. I never followed her. I didn't need to. The truth leaves fingerprints everywhere. I prepared quietly, changed account passwords, moved my personal documents, redirected my income. I wasn't running. I was extracting myself. Every night, the storm inside me raged harder, but on the surface, I was calm. That terrified her. She started watching me then, as if sensing the shift, as if realizing the game board had changed and she didn't know the rules anymore. I almost pitied her. Almost. The final confirmation came on a Tuesday, a time-stamped photo, her reflection visible where she thought none existed, proof she couldn't explain away. I printed it, placed it on the table between us that evening. No accusation, no raised voice, just paper. She went pale, sat down slowly. "I can explain," she said. I nodded, because I already knew she couldn't. Her words collapsed in on themselves, contradictions, tears on command. I watched with detached curiosity. This was the moment she realized something vital. I wasn't angry. I was done. I left the next morning. No note, no forwarding address. When she came home, the house was empty of me, every trace removed. Clothes, photos, shared memories reduced to negative space, except for one thing. On the wall, where our wedding picture once hung, was a framed print, the same image he'd sent me, blown up, impossible to ignore. Below it, a simple sign, "I hope it tasted good." I knew the moment she'd understand, the collapse, the sound of knees hitting the floor, not because of shame, because control had shifted. He thought he'd humiliated me. Instead, I made him permanent, a stain she'd never scrub out. Every time she looked at that wall, she'd remember who truly won. I don't hate her. Hate requires attachment. What I feel now is clarity. I didn't lose my marriage. I reclaimed my reality. They can keep each other, two liars clinging to a story that rots from the inside. As for me, I walked away lighter, sharper, unburdened by people who mistook my silence for weakness. Some disappearances are not escapes. They are declarations, and this one was mine.